Today, I'm going to be going to Tesco to see how much money I can make. I'm going to be doing what's called retail arbitrage, which is where you're just buying products in shops at a cheaper price to then resell them on Amazon at a higher price. It is the simplest and most straightforward way of sourcing products as a new seller. And in this video, you're going to see just how easy it really is. So you may have already seen people just going to stores, scanning every single item on the shelf and finding loads in profit. And you definitely can make money that way, but it's actually way simpler than doing that. There are much easier ways of doing it nowadays. What I'm going to be showing you today is the power of using software to your advantage. So I'm in the Live Cops Discord server, and in here we have a stock checker. We also have a channel where people post all of these different products that are potentially profitable that they found at Tesco and other stores as well. They track basically every major UK retailer in here. And these are all the items that we're going to be looking for today. So we're going to be looking for some of these Flymo electric hoovers, some of these kayaks as well. And it's as simple as just taking the barcode from these screenshots and using this command here where you just type in /Tesco, type in your postcode, type in the barcode, and look, it automatically checks all of your local stores, works out the amount of stock at each of these stores, the price it is, the exact aisle and location. So you can literally just walk into these stores, know exactly which aisle you're supposed to be going to, and just buy stuff within seconds. Long gone are the days of having to go in these stores and spending hours and hours searching every single item on the shelf, trying to find some profit. It's just way simpler using this method. And this is exactly what I've done. I've looked up all of the items in this Discord channel with my postcode, searching all my local stores. I'm going to hit about 5 or 6 different stores today and try and get as much stock as possible. So on our way to store number 1 of the 6 stores we're going to be going to today. I reckon it'll probably take maybe like 4 hours or so probably to go around to each of these stores. In total, I hope to spend about £1,000 today, which should net me about 200 to 300 quid profit at least, maybe more. Obviously, just depends how quick I can get to these stores. I gotta clear out the stock before anyone else finds it. So yeah, hopefully we have some success. Just met the most helpful person ever. She went out the back, found me the first item that I've been looking for. So I'm not gonna lie, tad disappointed from the first store. Got these 2 packs of Sharpies. Each of these is £4 profit each. So, you know, 8 quid profit in the bag. Not bad, you know, but a bit annoying they didn't have those lawnmowers. Their system was showing them in stock. Apparently it just hadn't been updated yet. So I had someone look around the back. Super lovely Tesco worker. But yeah, hopefully we have some better luck at the next stores. Right, with Tesco number 2, we're gonna get some more gel pens and some car cleaning fluids, something like that. So yeah, that's what we're looking for. The first item we've been looking for is right here. So this was the Live Cops Discord server. You can see these little purple car plan things, making about £1 profit per unit. Sells really well. And look, we've got a whole shelf full of them. And what's even better is we've got these yellow ones as well, which are the same price. And these weren't posted in Live Cops, but I had a little scan of them. And these are also profitable. These ones sell 50 times per month. We're making £1 profit per bottle, 28% ROI. You know, it's not huge profits per unit, but it's a cheap item anyway. And they do have quite a lot of units. So now let's load up the basket and grab every single unit. I've got quite a few, you know. I think they might have restocked this morning or something, because I checked the list last night. And they had like 4 of these purple ones, but I can see at least like 6 or 7. Remember, every single one of these bottles is £1 profit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Okay, that is the whole shelf. I think we might need to go pay for these before I grab anything else. Now the basket is completely stacked. But yeah, very nice find. This store we made about £25 in profit, which is pretty good. It's more than I expected from just those car things, but unfortunately they didn't have any of the Sharpies. I actually spoke to someone in store and they said that they were showing 5 in stock still, just as our monitors were saying, but she reckons that they've been stolen. Apparently there's a lot of shoplifting at this store, you know, classic Kent. But yeah, onwards to the next store and hopefully we find some more good stuff. So at Tesco number 3 of the day, here we're looking for a couple kayaks, some more of those Sharpie pens and some like hose connector things. So yeah, let's go have a look. Hopefully they got them. So I've got some bad news. I couldn't see the kayaks, I couldn't see the hose things, and I couldn't see the Sharpies either. But it's kind of all my fault. All of this stuff is really seasonal. It's like summer and back to school stuff. And I just spoke to someone at Tesco and they said that today, because this is like the start of September, it is now, they've just refreshed everything. They've started selling Christmas stuff and all this stuff is mostly off the shelves now. A lot of these leads were actually posted in live cops about 2 weeks ago. You can see it's like the 28th there and it's the 8th of September today. So I'm literally 2 weeks late to this stuff. I'm sure if I'd have come here a couple weeks earlier, I would have found it, but unfortunately I've just left it too late. I'm gonna head to another Tesco. Hopefully we get a little bit luckier with the other stuff that they're supposed to have. But yeah, a little bit of an annoyance, but I can't really blame anyone except myself, realistically. I think it really just shows the importance of kind of being as quick as you possibly can in this game. With retail arbitrage, you're competing not just against other sellers, but other shoppers as well. You know, people looking for a deal, even shoplifters like at the last store. You gotta be quick. As soon as this stuff gets posted in groups like Live Cops, you gotta be straight to the store and getting it. Because if you leave it a couple weeks late like me, you're probably gonna be disappointed. And just when I thought it was all over, I've just walked past the clearance section on my way to pay and I found something that's profitable. So these Miracle Grow Moss Kill liquid lawn care things, found out these are $2.25 on clearance. They sell for £11.50 on Amazon. Doesn't sell a lot, but that profit and ROI, £3.50 a bottle. There's 5 bottles there. Not bad at all. So right away, that is almost 20 quid profit just from those 5 units. Just when I thought I wasn't going to find anything else, you know, those opportunities just come out of nowhere. Obviously, a little bit disappointing we didn't find those kayaks because there was some good profit on those, but obviously, you know, it was pinged 2 weeks ago. But, you know, it was the Live Cops pings that got me through the door, but it's always good to kind of just scan some other things. I've seen some similar products like these in Sainsbury's a couple of weeks ago, also on clearance. So I thought, oh, that looks interesting. I'll give it a scan, and sure enough, some nice profit. So we're about halfway through this little trip to all these different Tesco's. So let me give you guys a quick summary. So this is our haul so far. We've got all the car care goods, we've got some of the Sharpies, and of course we've got the Moss Kill lawn care stuff as well. Picked up some flowers and the cute little cat vase, of course, very on brand. So I left my house just over an hour ago. I've been at 3 different stores so far, and in total we've done about £50 in profit from the goods we picked up so far. And you know, that was kind of a disappointing trip in some ways. You know, we found a lot of items that just weren't there because of various reasons, but you know, 50 quid in profit for an hour and a half's work, not bad at all. Obviously the stuff that I do, online arbitrage, is a lot more scalable. You're buying tons more units, you're buying them all online, so you don't need to drive to all these different stores. But to be able to just drive to my local Tesco's and make 50 quid in profit in an hour and a half is great. And that's why this method is so good for beginner sellers and people just looking to scale with a small amount of money. Quick little stop for some Subway. Not bad, not bad. Right, we're at Tesco number 4 of the day. So we're looking for some of the car cleaning stuff, and we're also looking for some hoses, though we haven't found any of those in any store so far. So I don't know. Hopefully we'll at least find some car cleaning stuff because, you know, it was pretty good profit. But yeah, let's go and have a look. I used to come to this Tesco every day when I was going to school. It's very weird being back here. Somewhere down here there is car care. And sure enough, that is exactly what we're looking for, these car plan super gloss things. So these were the ones that were pinged in Live Cops, and there's 22 on the shelf, at least according to our stock checker. We saw these at another shop, these yellow ones, and we know that those are profitable as well. And they've got some green ones that I've not seen yet. So let's scan them and see if they're worth buying. So let's have a look at these green ones. We know the other ones are already profitable, but are these worth buying? Oh, I don't think they are. These ones are slightly cheaper on Amazon. Yeah, not quite profitable. I remember every single unit on this shelf will make us a quid. Yeah, I think it's just the 19 of those. And then yeah, obviously the green ones were not worth it. So yeah, it's about 20 quid profit in the trolley already. It's only got the one product at that store, but not bad. Still 20 quid profit in the bag, bringing today's total to £70 so far in profit. And still, I've only been out of the house for 2 hours, so can't complain at all. We've got 2 more Tesco's remaining, so we're gonna head there now. And I'm pretty excited about these because I've got the biggest list of stuff to look for out of any of the places we've been so far. So hopefully we get even more lucky and bag even more profit. So first find at this store, we've got the Sharpie pens, which is great because to be honest, I didn't think we'd find any more of these, so that's good, but they do only have 1 pack of the white ones. What's good though is on this same shelf I spotted these black ones, which I'd not seen pinged anywhere yet. They're slightly less profitable, but still profitable nonetheless. We're looking at £1.50 profit, 20% ROI, and they sell 600 times per month. So obviously amazing profit, decent ROI, definitely good enough to buy. And they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 packs. So not bad at all. All right, so this is the 5th Tesco of the day behind me now. There's not much of this one apparently. We're just looking for some Sharpies and some Pokemon Mega Block sets. So yeah, let's hope they've got them. Look at all of that. That is a boot full of straight profit, even if it is just random items. So a little bit annoying, we didn't get the Pokemon set, but at least we got some of the Sharpies, so that's a little bit more profit. I think if I'm counting correctly, we're on about 90 quid profit so far today, which is not bad at all. But yeah, let's go hit up the 6th and final store of the day and hopefully get some more good stuff. All right, here we are at store number 6, the final store of the day. So yeah, let's go head inside and see what they got. So I'm just here looking for another item, and I couldn't help but notice this down here reduced from 45 quid to £13.50. So gave it a little bit of a scan, and look at that, £9 profit per unit, sells 50 times per month. Really nice profit in ROI. It's definitely getting added to the bag. So I've just realized as well, this is what we were looking for. This hair straightener was at £60, all the way down to £22 on clearance, but it's not there. Someone else has beaten us to it. Final item of the day that we're looking for is more of that car spray stuff we've already got loads of bottles of. So let's head to the car care section and see what they got. So we're still trying to find the car section for these car sprays in this massive store, but went past this lovely clearance section, thought I'd pay it a little bit of attention, and I found these beauties. So these have been reduced twice, originally at £29, now down to just £7.38. So gave him a little scan on Selleramp, and sure enough, there is a listing for them. Sells for £9.22 profit, 124% ROI, which is amazing. Now you might be thinking, oh, that says unknown sales. They don't really sell. But if we scroll down to the chart down here, you can see the monthly sold line. So this, for some reason, this listing just doesn't have a BSR, which can happen for, you know, glitches and whatever. And sure enough, at this price, at £23, they were selling 20 plus. At lower prices, they're selling 50 plus, loads of like £18 or whatever, which is still profitable. I mean, say even if we sold them for say £21.99, we're still making really good profit. Hopefully get some sales at this price though, because that would mean across all these units, I mean, I think there's about 8 units there. So across all of these, we're making another £80 profit, which really brings up today's total. Now it is time to clear the shelves. Probably get some slightly dodgy looks at the checkout, checking out this many of these things. Right, sadly, we do not see the car spray, but the good news is we've got all of these, and I'm very happy with these. So I say a pretty successful trip, especially this last store. I mean, it didn't really have the items I was looking for, but nevertheless, we actually found some really good stock. So all in all, before coming to here, I think we were on 90 quid profit. With these and the beard trimmer, that's another 90 quid profit, which leaves today's total at 180 quid. I've been out probably now for about 4 hours, gone to a bunch of different stores. Could probably take about 30 quid off that for the electricity for the car. So yeah, I'd say a really profitable day. Now I think it's time to head to All Things Prep, drop all this stock off, have them prep it and send it off to Amazon. And then yeah, should be able to sell this all, I reckon, within a month or two. And then the money will be straight into my bank account. Simple as that. All right, I hope you've enjoyed watching me travel to all these different Tesco's, picking up all this stock. We finally arrived at All Things Prep, the amazing prep center that I use. They're gonna label up all of this stock. They're gonna send it into Amazon for me, and I'm not really gonna have to do anything other than just drop this stuff off. So everything that I bought today came to a total of £345. And from that, I reckon I'll make about 180 quid profit after the shipping costs and Amazon fees. And that kind of ROI is exactly why I recommend this method to beginners. You know, with a fairly small investment, you can make so much profit. Definitely not bad for a few hours work driving to different Tesco stores. But as easy as retail arbitrage is, there is actually something that's even easier, and that is called online arbitrage. And it's where you're just finding deals online to sell back onto Amazon. It means that you have the freedom to take the same business concept, but you don't have to physically go to all of these different shops and driving around, and you can work from anywhere in the world. I have an Amazon FBA mentorship program where I teach you 12 different ways to source these products online, including 3 top secret sourcing methods that you are not going to find anyone else teaching. They are my homegrown methods that I've developed myself. And these sourcing methods have helped so many of my students transform their lives. And you could be next. If you head down to the description, you can click the link at the top to book in a free consultation call with me, where we can then discuss your situation and whether the mentorship program would be a good fit for you right now. Finally, make sure to like and subscribe if you found this video interesting, and click up here to watch another video of mine where this time I go to Argos for more retail arbitrage.